Yo, yo, Tony D here with the online niblets, and I'm gonna give you a little CGC story time. Fix my table here, man. A little cockeyed. But man, let's get into this first. It's the online niblets. I got some new stuff, man. It's hopefully it's more than just an unboxing video. I really don't want to classify these as unboxings, but I get it. I'm unboxing here. But I like to get into, why I get what I get. Maybe prompt some info from someone that's listening. Get some ideas on some new books. And I have some new, I think one or two new books in here that was inspired by Radiant Rook. Shout out to Radiant Rook, a.k.a. Tony. Cool name. And I'll put that on display here. We got the deets on the costs. So this is kind of like my new comic day right now. Haven't been able to make it to the shop, which I hate, man. I want to go to the shop. Just haven't been able to. But yeah, I have a few new things in here, man. Let's get to it and let's discuss the deets. Godzilla K-Sci. I'm totally digging this. I might as well get these in their appropriate bagging boards. Now I do, here's a hint. I keep all these bags that I get from my comics online. I keep all those supplies because you never know, man. If I do run out of, if money gets tight, which it may get tight, man. The government shutdown, I may be affected by that. Not sure how bad, but anyways, I keep all my bags. I don't throw anything away, but yeah, Godzilla Kai. I read a thing on CBR, Comic Book Resources, where they're going to kill off our boy Godzilla. I read it was issue 6, but I don't know, man. On my pre-orders, it sure didn't look like that on the cover, so I don't know if I got some bad info, but man, can you imagine the narration that sets up? So so far, even without that info, I totally dig this series. This is an ongoing Godzilla series I want to stick with. I think it is. I don't think they're going to like produce 10 and quit. Hopefully it's ongoing. All right, man, one of my new deets, man. Geoff Lemire, great writer. I have some really cool runs from him. A big one was Animal Man in 2010s, maybe, something around there. So they're doing JSA Year 1. Now, the Year 1 stuff, it's pretty played out, right? Man, there's a lot of Year 1s for things, but the JSA, I'm such a mark for these Golden Age heroes, man. And Our Man actually is one I totally dig. I love the thought you just have an hour with, I think in the beginning it was like the strength of 10 men, speed of 10 men, some multiple of that, of like men or something, but love my Golden Age heroes. It kind of inspires me, maybe get some Golden Age books, maybe. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm always trying new things, wanting to spread out, get in some new stuff. I really want to get into those old detective comics with the big ones with the Seduction of the Innocent. I'll throw up some covers as videos going just to kind of show you some stuff that I'm getting some interest in. And I'll tell you who, huge shout out to Future Past Comic Collectibles. I get so many good ideas for comics. We're kind of cut from the same cloth. I don't like to follow mainstream. I do get mainstream stuff, don't get me wrong, but I'll veer off in the stuff that I know isn't cool, I know isn't mainstream, I know it isn't like fetching big prices, because I'm just not a speculator. And we'll get into more of that here shortly. But Red Shirts, man, I totally dig this series. This is like a surprise hit for me. At first I wasn't getting into it, but I love the covers. They all are in this theme. The cover A's are killing it, man. I love it, no pun intended. But Red Shirts, if you're a Star Trek fan, I really think you need to get into this. Like, they even have a list, and so they're Xing out the ones that meet their demise. And Some of them are real graphic and brutal, but there is one character that is, I believe it's Ensign Chip Miller, who is kind of our lead guy. It wouldn't shock me if he gets it too. But the story is they like, look, man, they're just recapping everything, but the story is pretty much they're on a planet and it's kind of like some spy stuff. There is Romulans. Oh, and they left us on a cliffhanger, issue 3. There's Romulans are the main antagonists, but our boys the Klingons show up, so they're in the fray as well. So that should get good. So I'm jumping on it, man. I'm getting off Hyde Street. I'm not quitting it. I'll always get Hyde Street. Love it. But Ghost Machine, Radiant Rook, feel inspired by the name alone. Tony, high energy dude. Bet him at the comic shop. He's big into Ghost Machine. So I thought I'd give it a try, man. I've heard a lot of good things about Rook Exodus, so I'm going to go ahead and try it, man. Like, to my detriment, my contrarianism, like, I'm a huge contrarian, man. If I see a group, a herd going one way, I am so, like, I feel the need to get away from that. But I'm trying to work on that, so hopefully this will help. Oh, I love the paper stock they use. Yeah, shout out to Ghost Machine, but gonna give it a shot, man. And hopefully me and Tony can hook up at the comic shop sometime. I know we will. I want him to get me started on Radiant Black. I need to get on. I want to start with what he recommends. You know what I'm saying? When I met him at the shop, I was just kind of grabbing what was there, and I think I got on the wrong, not the best start book for that, but that's on my radar. Tiny, what's it called? God, it's the UFO one, man. Like, I need to get on that too. It's like true stories of the Soviet Union, UFO stories and stuff like that. Like the issue I got, man, it was on point. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man, Lee Bermejo. I'm getting all the Amazing Visions. I believe, so far for this run, I have all of them. But I believe there were more before this in the previous run. So I'm going to have to do a Benjamin Button. I want to have the whole thing. My completist is coming out in me. And it's Lee Bermejo. Fantastic artist. Can't say enough. This is classic. Face a tiger. You hit the jackpot. I totally dig his realism in his stuff. And also, if you're into, yeah, that is dark. This is going to be good. If you're not a huge Marvel fan, but you're into Bermejo, I would recommend the Spider-Man books, because right now, I think it's good. Like, I'm enjoying it. A lot of action. There's a lot of things going on a lot of moving parts. So we have some dynamic narration. All right, another one that I wasn't going to get. And I'll tell you why, man. Like, they suck so much money out of us with these, when they do these events, but I always cave, man. You know what I mean? Knightfight looks like one that I'm just going to go for the whole ride. Dan Mora, I love his artwork. And Joshua Williamson, man, he's a great writer for me. He's been writing for a while, but I totally dig it. I do like Dan Mora's artwork. So this is Batman didn't make it into the tournament. Read DCKO to get caught up on that, but people are left behind, and this may have some multiverse flavor, because he's going to encounter different Robins. Okay, yeah. So I'll have to get into that, kind of figure out like what the multiverse type world stuff is about. But I'm cool with it, man. Totally dig the multiverse. Here's another new one. And I bought this because I loved the cover, and it has been a minute since I got me a Vampirilla book. Shout out to Vampirilla. My favorite vampire. You know, there's been a lot of a lot of other books like Lilith, and there's some more, Carmelius, I don't know, something like that, man. They all try to copy the girl here, and it just doesn't happen. But dude, I totally love this cover. It feels like a painted cover. I don't think it is, but another thing was it's like a I think like a Universal book in the Dynamite universe. So Dynamite Blood Red. So I'll probably collect. Oh, dude, I like the artwork. Get the niblets. Look at that, man. Raw, real sketchy. Who's the artist? Marco Finnegan, man. Check it out. So if you want to like stretch out, like there's some more nibs. I like it, man. Did good this week, man. So yeah, I'm excited to read that. It's been a while, man. Like, oh, here's some story time and speculation where I went off the rails. I thought I had to get, and don't judge either, but I thought I had to have every cosplay cover on Vampirilla books. I don't know why I started that, just for some reason. And I don't like photo covers on comic books. Not really. I have a few that are cool, but that cosplay, I don't know why. I just got into it and I thought, okay, I'm going to get every cosplay cover. I'm going to get the Virgin. Like this was it was a phase I was going through. Like I could probably write a book on each phase you'll go through as a comic book collector. And I hit maybe 4 or 5 phases in a really short, compressed time frame. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I experienced everything I experienced because it makes me who I am. You know, I don't regret it. And I didn't waste a whole lot of money. Like I sold some of those. I made a few bucks. Didn't get rich, but I don't know, man. Just there was something about it. And then I got to the point where I was just like, this is ridiculous, man. You don't like these. It is artwork. Cosplay people work very hard at what they do, and I have a great appreciation for it. But it wasn't the artwork that I like this, like this. I'll take this any day over a cosplay cover now. So that whole experience, man, it made me appreciate this type of artwork even more. There's always positive stuff. I mean, no matter what you do. And I'll get into that another phase I went into in this video, this little compressed phase, and maybe it'll help someone out. But man, Dreadnought War, man, 1 of 5. This is going to be fantastic. Joshua Williamson, there he is again. You've already heard that name. Tom Riley, artwork matches the action-packed stuff that you get with these G.I. Joe books. I'm totally down with G.I. Joe right now. It's good stuff. Larry Hama writing the other title. But this one is more heavy into introducing the Autobots, Decepticons. And that is like, man, that's going to be some cool stuff. And that's not the first time that's happened, but it just seems like this one's special, man, like they're really setting up. Not bad, man. I got some new stuff, to recap on the new. I got some homework to do. Got my Rook Exodus. Give me some shout outs, Tony. Radiant Rook, man. Give me some comments on what's up. Any advice? Got the JSA year 1. Totally excited about that. I'll let you know how that goes. Let you know if Godzilla bites it. I need to research more of that. It's so, I don't know. Knightfight. All right, man. So let's get a little more story time. I received an email, and the email was that my membership I've only had a membership for a year with CGC, and there's a reason why I have this cover here, but I'm letting it lapse. I'm not doing it no more. I have 10 graded books. A couple were gifts, and I believe I bought 1 on eBay, but I think I only sent in 6 total to get graded. This is one I sent in, and the reason why I want to talk about this one is, everyone knows this is the first appearance of Dr. Doom as Tony Stark. But it's not they didn't notate that for whatever reason. It is first appearance of Titanus and Iron Maniac. I don't know, dude. Like Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Golden Child appearance. Nova, dude. So they give you a little bit, but it's like, I didn't realize Robert Kirkman wrote this, but Scott Collins, love his artwork. But this one was originally, when I had this before the whole Iron Man thing took off, this was just one I kept in a section where it was like my cool covers, and because I thought this cover was really cool. But I went ahead and I sent it in, and the site can be confusing, and I didn't do the pressing service. And if I would have had that pressing service done, it would have been a 9.8, man. Because even the grader's notes, there's a, oh man, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, there's like, it needs to be pressed right there. Like, I'm trying to, he can barely, it's so hard to see, man. But there's like a area right there that needs to be pressed. And it would have been a 9.8. So I get this back, I'm like, holy shit, I didn't get the pressing service. I was like, I just screwed myself. And you know what I almost did? I almost cracked this piece of shit out. Not piece of shit. I'm going to cut that out. I almost cracked this out and resent it to repay the money to get it pressed and then regraded as a 9.8. And here's the kicker. I had no intention to sell it. So that was the rabbit hole I started going down. Like I said, I'm done, man. Like, I'm glad I didn't go down the rabbit hole that I hear a lot of people go down. There's plenty of information out there. Now, here's the thing. Do I crack it out? Like, I would never even sell it. That was kind of my my tipping point, was like, dude, you're not going to sell anything. I did sell a Zombie Tramp that was a 9.8 risque cover variant. And dude, I got a decent amount of money for it, dude. It was like, I pocketed like $495, man. But it's like, that's probably the worst thing that can happen to you. You know what I mean? Because then you're like, oh God. And it's like, man, it's too much, man. So there's a little story time. I don't know if that helps anyone, but you know, God bless you if you're in the selling books and that's an avenue that you use. I ain't hating on anybody, man. If you feel like you need to do that, and there's people that make money at it, they really do. But for me, you know, when you peel back my layers, man, I bleed collector, and I enjoy being a collector. So with that being said, I'm gonna do my homework and get it.